Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports, and Jess doesn't feel accomplished. I don't know how, but she doesn't. Weird things happening. I don't know. We're live after we just packed up our whole house, and we're sitting in the kitchen once again. We're enjoying our lives and enjoying ourselves. And y'all are doing cool things. Cody is monitoring the stream, so she's going to tell us who's doing what. Or she's eating popcorn, watching YouTube. What are the two? RB, thank you for the like. Mr. Van Ness, thank you for the like. It is AMP Racing on Sunday night racing here. We're going to be hard into the playoffs right now, as the round of 8 is getting close to coming to an end. And we're going to be race 2 of the round of 8 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. 85 degrees on the track temperature on the 1.45 mile length racing surface. They're going to run close to 300 miles today. One of the longest races they're going to have on the session for this season. And in reminiscence of the Coke 600, this is kind of the race that's going to be 200 laps tonight, 6 sets of tires total, 75% fuel. You should have a fast repair to be able to use. 69 degrees on the air temperature here for BAM Auto as 39% humidity shows up. We're going to see that clear sky, which can be good, but maybe bad for qualifying. You know, sometimes a little cloud cover helps those times. We'll see how it works out. 7-mile-an-hour wind as the AA Gaming fam gets out there and knocks it out of the park. Thank you to Lunatic Designs for giving us all the action each and every week when it comes to our countdown to green, as the drivers look to be pretty dang old fantastic, and you know, all the good things that do happen. We'll see who's going to have that pole sitter, that pole here in just a little while. How do we take a look at this? There it is. There's going to be your point standings tonight. Aaron Ryan, Josh Barr are going to make up your front two. Now, Aaron Ryan has locked himself into the championship four, so there's not going to be much for Aaron Ryan to have to do today other than just be comfortable. Josh Barr, second to the point standings. David Ament, Steven Leskowski. Leskowski sits right there on the cutoff line. About 5 points separate he and Justin Zukic. So Zook is going to need a good race here in this race to put himself there. Now, if anybody outside of the top 4 were to win this race, that's going to move Steven down. But he and David Ament, both the Quicksilver driver and the Muscarella Motorsports driver, they've got a little bit of work to solidify what they need to do here. So a lot of drivers. Yeah, looking forward. You're going to see these drivers. They're going to be the gold numbers on the tower that you're going to see up there. So keep them in mind whenever you're out there watching. Those are going to be your playoff drivers tonight, as all of these drivers look to, well, put up a show. And that's what it is. AMP Racing League getting ready for their next season as well. As a lot of folks ready to rock and roll. I think I turned my flashlight on my phone. It did. It's awesome. Perfect things. Russell, thank you for the like. Wayne, thank you for the like as well. Folks, if you haven't done so, we're live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. You can reach up, hit that like button for me. It is a free way to support us. And then, of course, and always, you can also support us by putting your name in the books when it comes to everything we like to say big things here for everybody. You know, subscribing to our YouTube channel is pretty huge. We want the big giant plaque for Cody. That's all it is. That's all we want. We don't want anything else. Yeah, that's the end of that. I'm going to make sure that I can hear the racing surface here. So you're going to see some things behind the scene here as we go in here. I want to make sure that the sound is in the right spot here. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why I can't hear them. I hear them. I see them talking, but I don't see them talking. Oh, there it is. There it is. Now I can hear them. Now I can hear them. Everybody's good to go. Oh, man. What is going on? Oh, they're talking about what happened in actual Charlotte. Okay. How's everybody doing out there? Good to see chat. Good to see everybody working. Got it. People and their dang old. I'm gonna say it one more time. If I go live, I'm gonna give everybody a warning this week. If I go live and your driver cam is not up, your driver cam is not gonna be put up. There's RB Turner. We got one to put in here. I love everybody and I love the driver cams. And I want the drivers to be shown. I really do. Jordan Lane's going to be that driver cam you saw right there. You just saw RB Turner as well. There's Jordan Lane. Here he is. He's popped up. RB Turner was the driver prior to that. And then we'll check in. It's driver 4. Little love from the Chevy crew. We appreciate them all. There it is. He's ready to go. Do like it. Laskowski's out there with the Muscarella Motorsports T-shirt on, I do believe. Yeah, you can buy that at muscarellamotorsports.com. You can also hit exclamation point merch as well, buy one of my T-shirts or one of Jess's tumblers. You know, those things. Yes, you can unplug the speaker. Yes. There's Grijalva ready to go. Good to see him back on the racetrack. And there's Russell Olivero. He is our D1 cam tonight. And that is Cody's pick to win. Okay, so good fortune for Russell Olivero because her favorite driver is Christopher Bell. So she sure knows how to pick drivers. So there's some good fortune maybe coming at Mr. Russell Olivero. And that is courtesy of the missus. The little missus. Oh, we got another driver cam. There's Andrew. There's Andrew. He's going to be driving for girls, man. He's going to be driving for his girls. He's dad of 4, hashtag dad of 4. Hey. Yep. You added yours late. It's all right, Andrew. I got you. We're going to make sure that we do it. Amusu, thank you very much for the like. I appreciate you. Diana, thank you for the like as well. Colby, thank you for the like. I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. Yeah. All right. And this is why I mute the chat sometimes. All right. Starting grid for tonight's race. Justin Zukic is going to be your pole sitter. Grijalva is going to be the outside pole sitter. Michael Daniels is going to be out there. Stephen Leskowski is going to be your outside row number 2. David Amon, Tarby Turner going to make it row number 3. Matt Allen, Andrew Schrodenborg is going to be out there row number 4. Andrew Davis, Josh Barnes is going to be there row number 5. Row 6 will be Zach Thompson and Russell Olivero. And then row 7 is going to be Michael Bosvert, Jordan Lane, Christian Beauclair, and Lee Watts are going to make up row number 8. Jeremy Daniel, tail end of the field tonight. I had to mute myself there for a moment because there were some things just being said that I was. But yeah, 200 laps tonight for these fine, gentle drivers, and Jess and I have had a very long day, so we're kind of ready. I didn't plan on packing up our entire house and then have a 200 lap race afterwards. I tell you what, we can pick the days. All right. Let's see. Let's mute him up. That's it. There we go. Davis is out there. Have a little fun with the drivers. We're going to add an extra lap here. Again, one of the biggest things about this racetrack, it's a 1.5 miles, folks. This racetrack is going to run kind of like what you saw Las Vegas run today. Congratulations to Josh Berry getting the win today. He was not in our lineup, and so Kyle Larson, I do believe, probably had a great car today, but for whatever reason, some things just didn't go his way. He was one of our drivers to pick, as well as Kyle Busch. Did not see Kyle Busch having anything bad go wrong with his race the way it did, but, you cut down a tire. Those things do happen. So, yeah, it was a good race. We had it up planned while we were packing up and catching bits and pieces here and there, and able to watch the last 25 laps or so. But yeah, all the good things. All right, drivers ready to go. I believe they're ready to go. Zook Grijalva, Mike Daniels, Laskowski. Again, some drivers are out there running for a championship. Other drivers are out there. They're running for, how do we put this? They're running for wins. That's all they are. That's all it is. That's all we're going to see. How about Mike Daniels out there in that old number one? A little Valvoline action on that one. I like that. Paint scheme. It's a good paint scheme. All right, chat. We love you all. We appreciate y'all. Hope you're all having, a good day. Thank you very much to everybody out there being fantastic and supporting the channel.
2319! We have a 2319!
This is sitting next to me giving us a 2319. It wouldn't be a Sunday without one of those. If you don't know what a 2319 is, well, you know the phrase. This car's going to dive in, and we're going to have at it here, folks, for 200 laps at Charlotte Motor Speedway. It is the restart zone. Zook going, green flag. Hello, Valerie. Hello, Budgie. Happy Sunday to you as well. Much love to you all. Yep, you got it. Valerie understands. Valerie can be your friend there, babe. What's that? Valerie out. Valerie talks every week on YouTube. She's out there rooting out her brother Grijalva. Jess wants people to talk to in the chat. She's like, nobody wants to play with me. Somebody open the wall. Grijalva on the high side here. America's home for racing is Charlotte Motor Speedway. The pack racing has commenced. Andrew Davis is going to be up 2 spots. The fastest lap of the race just ran by Mike Daniels. He just ran a 29.65. Fall off on the tires, absolutely massive as drivers go to work. And a lot can be happened. A lot can be said. A lot of things working in every direction you can ask for. Zook has a whole lot of rearview mirror full of that driver behind him. Wrong button. Two up on the outside. One's going to slide the corner there a little bit. Outside lane's going to put here. Matt Allen on the 46, making a big run on the outside of the 12s. They come across the start-finish line, complete lap 6. Grijalva, now Andrew Davis. Davis fastest lap of the race now. Great little National Guard on board. He's there to support as Davis goes and runs a 29.54. That is now the fastest lap of the race. Davis to the bottom side of the Laskowski's going to be just behind. More points, more racing. It's got a fan and the little miss. Here he goes. Bam. Okay. Leclerc's going to be behind. Rosberg just ahead. Jordan Lane on the bottom side of the racetrack. Whoa. Grijalva dropping back here. We'll have to see how that happened. He was Laskowski. Somebody got into him. Hold on. Where is it at? Right here. Here's a look at what happened. Oh, checked up into the corner. 98 gets into the left rear of the 12. Oh, Barr squeezes the outside. I tell you what. Grijalva able to save. Goes on. It's the grass here. No off track for him, no. Actually, it does show him as an off track. But he's fine. He's rolling. Lee Watson just behind. It's a good save. Zook leads quarter second. Zook would love to find his way into the championship round at this racetrack. Matt Allen, comfortable start here. He's one of the playoff drivers. Mike Daniels in third is not part of the playoff field. David Ament is part of the playoff field. He is trying to solidify his race forward as well. Andrew Davis had to miss some races. So Matt Allen into the wall. 46 gets some love out there from Muscarella Motorsports early on, as well as the 98 of Laskowski. RB Turner sits in ninth. This is a track that'll bode well for RB. One of your playoff drivers there, of course, Zach Thompson back here in that 81. Looking on. 016. CZ02 on the inside. Boyle Construction on board the 16. Bam Auto. Of course, we saw Boyle Construction early part of the racing scene out here in this league. And as well as Bistro 1605. So much love to them for this season. As RB works the bottom side of the racetrack. It's clear of the 16. Now we'll be able to drive forward. It's a massive undertaking, folks, to run 200 laps at this racetrack. We did the Coke 600 and the Indy 500. That was a long day race. Duke, Matt Allen into the wall. Able to save it. He's going to have some damage here. He is dropping back. Now I got to look. You want to just rewind? Just going to rewind. This was a pass for the lead. I think it was a pass for the lead. We'll have to take a look. Oh, net code. Matt Allen was out front. Two was there on the inside. Net code City. Howie. Oh. All right. Well, he's rolling. Howie. Hopefully he'll be able to come to pit road. Get something out of this one. It was the wrong day for Pack of the Whole House. Oh, yeah. Carpet's supposed to be installed tomorrow, so we'll see. We shall see. So, Matt Allen coming to pit road. Maybe an opportunity. We'll see. There's the one of Daniels. David Emmons on the bottom side of the racetrack. Zook drops in. Here's what your drivers are running. Two Fords lead the Chevrolets. Only Toyota in the field is going to be Zach Thompson in that 81. Amazon on board. We'll like to see it. Andrew's going to be in a Ford just ahead. RB Turner's in a Chevy. He is up here as well. Laskowski saving a little bit of time. The 98 in a Ford. Leclerc's going to be in a Ford. Grijalva in a Ford. Of course, CBK Racing number 12. He's a 25. Jordan Lane in a Chevrolet just ahead. This is pretty even when it comes to Fords and Chevys. So Like, count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Fords, 8 Chevrolets, and 1 Toyota. Zook still leads. Ament working. We'll see Andrew Davis up on the outside lane. It was Netcode. It was, in fact, yep, Netcode. All right, Allen back out there. Got himself the fast repair. Ooh, down the wall, down the wall, down the wall. Got you, brother. Amen. Keeping it close. 20 laps into this 200 lap race. They're going to pit off in here. 75% fuel. You're going to see them probably take this thing in quarters. I would say 50, 55 laps is pretty common for the mile and a half course if you're going to limit the fuel. Zook, if he can control the race line here, control the dirty air behind him, might be able to make it work. Davis getting into the corner has the one of Daniels just ahead. Now, they ran the Las Vegas race today in the Gen 6 car. I didn't even see who won. I need to go. I'm going to go onto our league page for the Sunday series and see who won that bad boy. Seasons. View. Schedule. Bigart won. Let's see what it was Nathan Bigart for the Sunday series. Oh, 33. Seeing a couple of drivers get around here. Oh, 98 was not door bumper clear there. 33 working the outside lanes, going to travel back. 98 will slide the through. Some close racing right there. Got to be careful. And if Netcode is being what it is, we're gonna see some things change. How about Josh Barr trying to make the pass up on the outside here? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Sunday series. Again. New season. Schedule. View the results. We're going to be at Homestead next week. Tony Martin finished second. A 1.4 second deficit. RB Turner finished third. Zook fourth. Andrew Davis finished fifth. Daniels, Russell Olivero, Mr. Van Nest, Mr. Bosworth, Mr. Scribner. Hey, that's getting a little bit bigger. Join our Discord if you want to drive with us on Sunday. You know, kind of the way it goes. To the front, go clear. As Lee Watson just ahead. Russell Olivero, bottom side of the racetrack, keeping himself nice and clean. All the good things. How's chat going? Hey, chat's working again across the pond. So we've got a whole lot going on out there when it comes to. So I can now see all of chat except for Facebook on StreamerBot now. What is going on? Sheesh. Let's go, Laskowski. Davis and RV Turner on the bottom side. You know, that's almost perfect. Oh, 33 hits the wall in the back straightaway. Laskowski is almost like Wazowski. Not to make fun of Steven. But, you know, Jess always has a 23-19 going on out there. Thank you, Budgie. So StreamerBot's kind of working. Happy Sunday, Monster Inc., anything Disney, you know, I like it. Massive things, which we like. Zukic, 6/10 of a second lead over Josh Barr. Barr working the outside lane over David Emmett. Barr again on the outside looking in. You say that. Kirsten says that all the time. I love it. I love it. You guys are awesome. That's why Jess has the ballistic white sock is what we call it, the 2319s, because they're like 2319, 2319. And they go absolutely insane, so that's the reason why we call it the ballistic white sock. Have a little Cinnabon on board the 35. They always run food-related stuff. Daniels is going to be off 3 from the start of the race. Grijalva's worked his way back to 8th. Keep the drivers working. All to the back straightaway. There is 33 just ahead. So Davis sees Grijalva's been able to close in the distance here, which has been good because it's been something he's been needing to do. After that drop to the back after that little bit of contact we saw before. 12 and a 33. They run each other very close, but good. Davis keeping the car clean. Laskowski sees RB Turner there on the inside. RB Turner inside the top 5. RB has got himself around a couple of drivers here. Laskowski tried to work his way back forward. 1.4 and the gain. Zukic has led everything from the word go. But Josh Barr has closed in 30 laps into this one. One of my favorite characters in the Disney franchise is Mike Wazowski. Nothing wrong with that. 98 to the 99. 02 to the back of the 98. 02 trying to drop into the corner. 98 will work the outside lane here. 02 try to back up the corner here. RB Turner trying to make that pass again. Now that the tires have kind of leveled out for all the drivers, anybody who is saved in the long haul is going to be able to make it work. Dirty air on top of the nose of the 35 as Barr rips the wall down here. Multi-groove racing at Charlotte has always been a factor. Laskowski trying to close in. Barr having a phenomenal race so far. The 02 to the inside of the 99. Drivers who are good early. The 99 run down on the 02. RB Turner trying to have the drive off here. Would be clear down to the back straightaway. He is going to be able to slide up. 99 gives up the lane. And you see that shift. That was the big thing. So the battle for the lead is on. The battle for a top 5 is still there as well. Zach Thompson. Positive 3 spots gain. Andrew Davis trying to work back into the corner here. Just behind 5-5 or Bosworth. Goodness gracious. All right, folks. Reach up, hit that like button. Make sure you check out Muscarella Motorsports. Davis a little free there. Make sure you check out Cito Carpets. Thank you to Chop Shop Racing for giving us all the driver cams. And, of course, and always, thank you to Bam Auto and AA Gaming, a part of the AMP Racing Cup Series Sunday afternoon action. Yeah, that's a whole bunch of stuff. I'm sure that AMP Racing is going to be looking for sponsors for the next season. They just sent me their schedule. Aaron Ryan sent it to me for the next season. It's like a good one. They've given me all my appropriate days off, including my birthday week, which is awesome. Maybe. Yeah. It's got to move the bye week for Thanksgiving above 12/7. Yeah. That's all it is. And then the NASCAR, they're taking a bye week for the NASCAR Championship race as well. All-Star race at Lucas Oil. It's gonna get good. It's gonna start. Season's gonna start the 4th of May, from what I'm seeing. It's where they're gonna have the Clash in Iowa. That's a change. We'll start off at Daytona, the Kentucky. Then they'll take Memorial Day weekend off as well. They're gonna run the Villanueva track as a road course, which is unique. Richmond Raceway, Kansas. They're gonna be running some longer races this season. Again, they're running another 200 lap Charlotte. They did put Martinsville on the racing surface. Chicago Street Race, pretty happy about that. Love that racetrack. Jess and I both love that racetrack. And then, so they're gonna have in their playoffs. They're gonna have 2 road courses and Martinsville. Ouch. And then they're going to run the championship race at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. All right. Ament's going to be off one. He is trying to continue to move forward. Grijalva has a fast car, 30.92 his last lap. Josh Barr is taking over the lead and has set sail. He runs a little bit higher. We watched Barr on the battle there. Now they've pulled Laskowski a little bit closer. 38 of 200, and the sun will set here. Hopefully they've accelerated the time. All the badness. There's Jamie Daniel, Fear the Beard Man himself. Let's go. Fear that beard. Sammy, thank you for subscribing. Sean, thank you for the like. That's Sean's detail out there. Give him some support. Steven out there rooting on Josh. Good little battle right there from Daniel, Jimmy Daniel, and I think Beauclair's going to be there, 33, and Lee Watson working forward. Josh Barr has taken over the lead. Zukic a full second the difference here. RB Turner's gotten around Laskowski. Talk about RB having a big run on these mile-and-a-half racetracks. But right now, Zukic has been three lanes wide as much as he can be. 0-2 trying to put it into the corner. You see the separation on the 0-2. He is out of that corner, out of the throttle a lot more cleanly. As the 0-2 will use the 98. They'll pull a little bit of a draft. The 0-2 try not to get tight in the corner. 98 behind. RB Turner now clears Zukic. Zukic led a ton of that first segment so far. They'll be back door to door. The 2 is pulling him backwards. 2 to the 0-2. 0-2 will be able to throttle up. He'll be able to slide this corner. 98's going to be there on corner exit. Back to the inside. Ooh, a little wiggle out of the 2. The 98's good. Oh, no, Zook. Oh, caution will come out here. Oh. Some skipping going on. Laskowski was running him close there. Sorry about the skipping there, folks. Little wall, just running him close. Mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. All right, let's go back a little bit more. Let's go back to there's Zukic's point of view. So enter the corner, watching the 2 right there. So 98's there in the corner, right? He's running very close. And this is where I hear the drivers are watching the stream. Now, there's two things here, okay? The 98 is running right there on the left rear quarter panel, and with netcode being the way it is, could have been a better decision. Now, the 2 runs near the wall and comes down just a touch there. However, he holds the line. 98 slides back up. 98 clears. He's still there on the left rear quarter panel. Like, that's too close. You kind of have to define it, set up the corner, and the 98 gets into the left rear of the 2. Watching it at speed, one more time. A little free for the 2. 98's there. 2's there. 98 gets up, gets close. That right there is more on the 98 than it is on the 2. Does the 2 get a little free out of the corner? Absolutely. That's when the 98 needs to go to the inside. So I'm not saying that Zook did anything wrong there. Not saying Laskowski did anything wrong. He ran him close, but he ran him too close. And if I go back from Laskowski's point of view, it's going to show me the same thing. He is up on top of him here. Up out of the corner. A little free for the 2. A little bobble. He's splitting the seam. I mean, yeah, the 2 didn't turn down into him. Not to get hooked, right? Didn't have a shot to defend that. So, a lot of clip in there. Okay. They do have a fast repair, so they'll be able to do it again. Laskowski is going to be a lap down. He had to tow to pit road. And all the things. All right. RB for Mr. Van Nest out there. Much love to you, sir. All the things that they do happen. I got to close some things down. We got some. The computer's in a different spot, and it's just we're getting some encoder issues. I'm really thinking OBS has got something going on. We may switch some things up. I'm not sure. Green flag. We're back at it. Barr takes the green flag. Everybody came to pit road. Got tires and fuel. Zook got a little bit of damage worked on there as well. A little bit longer on pit road for him. Bard, RB, Turner, Grohalva now there as well. David Ammon's going to be in 4th. Mike Daniels in 5th. All right. Thing is that Laskowski's not out of it yet. So that fast repair, he had to tell that fast repair is big. And barring another caution, he could drive his way forward and be just fine. So we'll continue to hold on and see what's going to happen here. Yeah, we have beefed up the computer. Things look 10 times better. And I'm getting encoding issues. And I don't know why. Don't know much. But I know I'm tired of it. All right. Output. There we go. Let's try something with low latency. Let's see if we can figure that out. See if that's what's going on. Bar, your race leader. Oskowski has worked his way up through a couple of drivers here. So Andrew's going to be back in the mix. There's Russell Rivera rolling his corner. Russell in 16th. Jordan Lane, Justin Zukic. Everybody holding on. Absolutely, Kirsten. I agree. He's tough.
We're going to throw this thing on excited. We're going to take a vocal break. We'll be right back as everybody doth show up and doth give us the maximum effort.
Maximum effort.
And barring a caution, I'll be back with you in just a little bit. Hello, I'm back.
The mic did something there, folks. Second time in as many weeks. Oh, man. Lee Watson on pit road. Josh Barnes, your race leader. I'm sitting here calling the race, folks. Again, apologies about the mic going out there. I don't know why. Probably because I muted myself and stepped away, and it probably disconnected for whatever reason, and things happen. Thank you, Budgie. I appreciate you. Bar, your race leader, RB Turner. Budgie knows when I'm calling the race. RB trying to make the pass for the lead here. Laskowski trying to work. Lee Watson in and out. They'll leave pit road here. Barr and Turner. Turner goes to the lead. Again, Turner outside looking in when it comes to the playoffs coming in. These things just happen. And Barr closing back in now. The outside for Josh Barr. RB Turner. Something happening. I don't know what's going on with the things going on there. RB Turner has dropped back here. Trying to listen in on the car. Maybe there was a change. Ament very close to RB Turner. Barr, Ament, Grijalva in fourth. As Matt Allen holds the outside on Mike Daniels. The sunset skies showing up. This thing will go into the nighttime as Matt Allen into the wall a little bit there. Zook just behind Laskowski on the inside. Oliveira's up there as well. Oliveira, of course, is going to be 8 laps down right now, but he is working. Zook trying to get back to the front here. Now Josh Barr, RB Turner, the battle again here, 79 of 200. RB drops in the corner. Barr, good look here. It's a good look at these cars. Ooh, Barr, little free out of the corner. RB will lead this lap. RB Turner should be able to slide the corner. Barr's going to be able to try to have the drive off here. RB has to get hard to the brakes. Barr runs him down. He's going to have a good run on the back straightaway. RB Turner's given a lot of room here. So Josh Barr out of 3 and 4. Now the tires wear out fast on that high side. But Barr's able to hold on to it. Ament is keeping tabs with these drivers just ahead. Grijalva's in 4th. Zach Thompson in 5th. They're looking ahead. RB Turner, door-to-door battle here. RB needs to be able to utilize more of the racetrack if he wants to try to clear the pass on Barr. And doesn't need to be running side by side with him near as much. Barr, again, trying to rip the wall. You see RB get tight into the corner. Both drivers off on the corner here. Barr up near the wall. RB to the bottom side. Ament is closed in. For these two, they might be duking it out lap per lap. Right now, RB Turner needs to settle back in. And Josh Barr can set his sights forward. RB trying to do what he needs to do. David Ament saved a little bit of tire here as well. They'll run the second lane, 0-2. Up off the corner, but David Ament is there. And so is Grijalva. Grijalva is closed in the gap. His last lap, 0.6 of a second faster than the front two. So Barr and RB Turner held each other up there. And now we've got some new players into this game. Zach Thompson, one of those drivers as well, coming off of turn 2. Barr into the wall. RB Turner, drive off on the corner. RB is there. Really just needs to clear. Josh Barr Again, same concept, same bat channel. David Ament can just look ahead. RB Turner on the drive. Needs to be able to run up. David Ament can save here. Yep, going to downshift to the corner. RB's going to get tight there. Barr's going to have the run here. RB free now. He got tight, got into the brakes. And now here comes the 99. Don't look now, Grijalva just behind as well. Quarter second the gap from first to second. 86 of 200. Matt Allen has closed back in. He's up a spot. Zook has gotten himself back to 7th here. Laskowski is up there working right there with the 81. Laskowski trying to drive himself back on the lead lap. The 81 just trying to have the drive here. There's Russell Olivero. Lee Watson's 3 laps down. Russell's 8 laps down. Laskowski here with the 81, who sits in 5th. RB Turner trying to clear Josh Barr out of the corner. He's going to be able to do so. RB Turner finally able to set it up, but Grijalva is in the mix now. RB Turner trying to win his way into this championship round, and that could be upset by a driver that is outside of the playoffs. They come in and win this race. Grijalva will clear Barr and does so pretty substantially there. And the drive off for the 12 is going to be a lot better as David Ament goes back a spot. RB Turner still trying to run that natural progression, have that line, have that drive off as Grijalva tries to cycle to the lead. 89 of 200 complete this time by. Lee Watson, 30-24 his last lap. Steven Laskowski are at a 30-69. Ament trying to make more happen. Josh Barr back to save mode here. RB Turner, second lane. Will have a little bit of a drive off. He's figured something out with that race line, but that draft right now, very important for Grijalva as the lap times supersede each other. 30-80 and a 37-72. Grijalva has ran identical laps the last 2 laps. O2 up and out. Grijalva still working. Drivers are calling out. They're coming to pit road. Barr, Jordan Lane. It's like Matt Allen's going to be thinking about pit lane here in just a moment as well. As the HDR shows up there, folks. So Barr and Jordan Lane on pit road. RB Turner, Zach Thompson. RB is going to give up the lead to Grijalva. And so we're a couple of pit stops away. 99 of David Ament coming to pit road. Grijalva to the lead. Down on pit road. Zach Thompson takes over second. Mike Daniels will go to third. Grijalva trying to supersede the drivers as a 5-second lead. All right, Zach Thompson leads 94 of 200. Beauclair, Andrew Davis staying out a little bit longer. The fresher tires are going to soak up here. RB Turner coming off pit road will be 3 seconds ahead of Josh Barr. 81 coming to pit road. And right now, RB will have a shot here. He can get in and out of pit road pretty quickly here. We'll see the pit stop work to his advantage. Laskowski is back on the lead lap. Thank you, Budgie. I appreciate you, dear. David Ament having an issue. '99 bobbled, hit the wall, single car incident. All right. I'm going to fix a couple things. While we fix a couple things, I will be right back with you in just a moment, folks. All right, Beauclair coming off pit road. I made some adjustments in iRacing, so hopefully it'll tame down a little bit here. Still have to get the setup just right when it comes to what we're doing. RB Turner leads over Josh Barr, 6/10 of a second lead here as RB has gotten everything up to snuff. We're 98 of 200. Again, apologies to everybody. Some skipping going on. Been a long day. Yes, it's been a long day, Budgie. It's okay. We're okay with having a long day. Jamie Daniel, last driver on the lead lap, is going to see RB just ahead. Or just behind, sorry. Get his teammate not far off. 62 of Russell Oliveira's coming to pit lane this time by. We'll see if he gets down, dives in. Ooh, wiggle. Locks him up. Did he get it? I don't know if he did or not. Okay. All right, folks. How's everybody's night going? How about Laskowski, fastest lap of the race, 29.52. He's got that one knocked in. Has the top three just ahead of him, so there'll be a chance here for him to try to drive himself back on the lead lap. That's one of the things that I said. Laskowski's good. He's going to keep himself out of trouble. The two of Zukic is back at fifth. He has done a good job to work his way back forward as well. Matt Allen sits in fourth. Grijalva is in third. As Laskowski just ahead of him. Laskowski has passed all the way to third. So, again, we talk about a shot here. You need every bit of them. Matt Allen trying to work with the 12. Off-corner exit. Matt Allen keeping it close. Little bump draft down. Keep it, well, I say bump draft. A little close. It's close. Leclerc getting around Jeremy Daniel. That was the pass just made. Jeremy Daniel holding on. There's the 95 just ahead. Mike Daniels keeping it close. Here's the 62, giving up lane to Mr. Davis. Everybody holding on. Everybody doing good, man. Everybody's good. Right now, 11 drivers on the lead lap. First driver off the lead lap is going to be Beauclair. As the 95 works. Here's the 35 just ahead. RB Turner has gotten around Christian and has continued to press forward. But a good race, very calm. Just over halfway through this one. Budgie's fortune for today. When in anger, sing the alphabet. Is that a calming technique? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. All right. We like it. We like it. Oh. Hey, can you try to do your thing from YouTube? Yeah. I want to make sure it's working like it's supposed to. Or do your bazinga. I don't care. One of the two. Watching an ad. We do have skippable ads on YouTube. Even Jess watches the ads, which we appreciate.
Bazinga!
There it is. It worked. All right. One little wall tap, or 00 little wall tap there. Rahal has pressed on. 94 holding on. RB Turner still leads. Barr close by at hand. Right now, there's the 95. Christian give it a 96. So he has a couple of lap fresher tires than these drivers just ahead. We're going to see at least 2 more pit stops out of this race, or a pit stop, at least 1 more pit stop out of this race. We'll see how long the drivers roll. Good strategy for all the drivers. 48 laps for Turner, 46 for Barr, 49 for Grijalva, 50 for Thompson. Again, Zach Thompson, he came in on lap 94. Looking for that magic number. We're seeing 50 or so laps out of these cars. Laskowski ran 51 laps on his cycle, so that could put him close. But how much do you save? That's going to be the big question here. And can you save? Well, you can. It's not the greatest look of saving. RB to Barr, Beauclair, and Grijalva, 1.4 back. I'm sorry, 5.4 back. Now 5.5 in closing. As Laskowski just ahead. Laskowski trying to put himself back on the lead lap, trying to make some passes here as Jeremy Daniel just ahead, about a second ahead of him. Jeremy Daniel doing a fine job out there. Thank you, Facebook. Everybody out there on Facebook, much love. Pivot. I'm trying to pivot. Oh, yeah. That was what we were doing. That was our moving today was a lot of pivot. Flip a coin, says Budgie. Oh, is it flip coin or flip a coin? Hold on, let me look. I'm going to make sure that we're good here. It's all one. All one. Flip coin. You can do it on YouTube and on Twitch. Flip coin, all one. There it is. It landed on tails. No. There you go. Dude, thank you for liking the share, sir. I appreciate you. Tell you what, this transition here, it's got a wreaking havoc on it. You can bomb dude. That's Robert Doig out there, the bomb dude. All right, RB has stretched his lead a little bit here. 5 seconds the gap from Grijalva to RB Turner. 114 of 200. And we want to make sure my cat doesn't fall off the chair, which he just did. Poor guy, he was sleeping hard. Guy. All right. Cool graphic effect lately in the new builds. So they've got a new graphics update that's coming soon, and hopefully it's very well optimized, because even with our new, with new systems and stuff like that, like right now, I'm still having an encoder issue with OBS, and I'm thinking maybe I don't know if it's something that I'm doing or something that's going wrong, but we've just upgraded everything. We have like the best of what you can get. And I'm still dealing with an encoder issue through OBS, and it kind of makes me wonder if maybe got something going on. I don't know. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And Matt Allen running the high side. Zukic has worked wet back to 5th. Zook trying to close in. There's Mike Daniels back here. He's got a little bit of battle going on with Zach Thompson. Zach Thompson clears the 0-0. Mike Daniels on the bottom. Very good race line here for the Valvoline number 1, 81. Olsent and Andrew Davis doing what he can as well. I'm waiting for the lights on the track to turn on, because they haven't turned on yet. Yeah. That sunset is it's pretty. It's pretty. Where's RB at? RB's getting ready to go into turn 3. There are the lights. I think the lights started to come on now. So the sun is gone down over, and it's beautiful look. But we're getting to a point now where you gotta see it. You know what I mean? 95 going around bar. 1.5, 1.6 back. Grijalva 4 seconds and closing in. There's a 95. Puts himself back on the lead lap, and there's a chance that some of the drivers just might try to save a little bit here. You want to be able to have one more pit stop, and that's it. So where does that work? Aim it in on pit road. He's got, heavy right side damage. What happened to David? Oh, that's when he came off pit road. Did he have to tow? No, hold on. This is a 93. Yeah, he did. He had to tow. Man, that bobble right there. Yeah, it takes two to find your way out there. But David, car work done. Hopefully he has that working. Mike Daniels, Zach Thompson, all doing their thing. Right about 30 laps for the majority of the drivers. RB Turner, 1.8 second difference here. 4 in closing for Grijalva in 3rd. Matt Allen's going to be in 4th. Zukic in 5th. I think RB Turner his lap time. 30:56 last time bike. Ralba 30:48. 2 seconds and closing for Josh Barr. Now they have 6 sets of tires for these cars, so that's quite a bit. Not a bad looking segment for the drivers try to work themselves into. We'll take one more, and we'll be back for the closing laps of this one. We got green flag pit stops on the way, and outside of that, all of y'all are awesome. We'll throw this thing on exciting. We'll throw it on the NASCAR stuff, and y'all can have at it. Enjoy. Right back. All right, back to it as we all go to work. And I think things are starting to look better. I hope they're starting to look better because I'll tell you what, that Sunset Sky has this track looking dark. RB Turner, your race leader, has been 4.25 behind. Rahalva coming out of 3 and 4. Things have leveled off. Barr sits in third here. Drivers hitting some of their final pit stops. Laskowski is one of those drivers. He's going to find himself 2 laps down, but he's going to be able to make up some time here. Again, we talk about how long you can run. And we're getting to the point where drivers are going to start thinking about their next pit stop, when they're going to come to pit road. If Laskowski can get himself back out there on the lead lap, it'll be insane. Jordan Lane coming to pit road in the old 25. Massive undertaking. All right, the lights are coming on the racetrack. And Charlotte starting to show up like it's supposed to. Andrew Davis up the line. Biggest move of the race. Josh Barr up 7. Barr back to 3rd. Grijalva trying to close in. Closer the way it looks. And do you pit early to split this thing in thirds? That's a good question. Whoa, 95. Little, I don't know if that was desync or a wall tap. I'm not quite sure. They're pushed up. David Ament out there, right side damage still. But every position is going to count again. Point standings for the series. I'll show them one more time. Should be populating middle of your screen there. Aaron Ryan locked in. Had to take today off, but he is locked into the championship 4. Josh Barr looking to add to that total. Has led some laps. Should be good to go for the most part. David Ament, 3rd the point standings over Laskowski. Needs those position points back. If RB Turner wins this race, that's a massive amount of points. And Zukic, who sits inside the top 5 and is making the pass for 3rd. RB Turner and Grijalva coming to pit road. So that'll cycle around. Zook will go back to the lead here. As we start seeing drivers come in and out of pit road. Boy. Trying to figure out what's going on here, folks. All right. It is the weight of the world. The weight of the world. There's your points. As it would be. And hide that. Here we go. 33 Roland, Mike Daniels. There's the 25, Jordan Lane on the outside. Zukic, your race leader. Zach Thompson's going to be in 2nd. Mike Daniels in 3rd. And again, I talked about whether or not drivers are going to be able to short pit themselves. RB Turner in and out of pit road. Give it a 137. Barr in 135. Barr 1.6 back. 1.7 now. Grijalva up to speed. Zukic will come to pit road. Zach Thompson, same concept on pit road. He's got to wiggle down. Hard on the brakes. So is the one of Daniels. This job of the drivers, Andrew Davis, to lead some laps now. Let's refresh SDK.
Ta-da.
Could be worse, folks. Could be worse. 46 bottom side of the 5. 33 up near the wall. 5 into the wall. They just trading paint with the Charlotte wall. It's all good. Jamie Daniel holding on to what he's got. 142 of 200. RB Turner came out at 137. Finds himself in fourth, 15 seconds back from Andrew Davis. We talk about, again, how long the drivers can run. How long do you push the boundaries of the car? Within 5 seconds back. At pit road. Looks like he is. Leclerc will take over second. Sorry, not over here. Bos coming to pit road. RB Turner takes back over third. So you got Boz out there, as Jess was saying. Jess had to pull me aside there for a little bit. Another Monsters Incorporated. Boz was having an issue here. Coming off pit road, a little off track. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, that's that bump. I'm telling you, that thing bit me at the in the 600. That bump coming off the pit road bit me. Leclerc's going to be out front, 3.7, and trying to close. RB Turner holding on. So you got Boz and you got Leskowski. So we have Raz and Leskowski. You know, this league is meant for Monsters Incorporated. All right, 3 seconds the gap and closing in. RB Turner closing in on Christian here. Christian, 96 is when he last came to pit road. We're completing 146 here. That'll make it even 50. So 95 coming to pit road. So they're going to have at least one more pit stop for these drivers. That's when do you take that as the race leader? 1.6 second lead over Josh Barr right now. Grijalva, comfortable where he's at, but we'll see the 33 of Andrew Davis, who came out of 144, 7 lap fresher tires than the drivers ahead of him and the driver behind him. So a chance to get one of his laps back. Leskowski has driven himself back to the lead lap, but he came out of 123, so there's a chance that he might short pit himself here one more time, just to be able to make it on fuel. As we come around 148. He is Christian coming off pit road. Leskowski in 8th. Got to track down Mike Daniels. Mike Daniels at 140. Could be able to try to pull away. Fastest lap of the race. Zukic just ran 29.51. He is driving like he has a purpose right now, and he came out of 140. So the question is when do you take your final pit stop? It's a massive undertaking, and fuel mileage is the factor here. Andrew Davis. Again, try to drive his way back forward, try to get around these two. He can get himself around these two. 7 lap fresher tires. You see the 33 to the back of the 12. 35, try to hold on to the bottom side of the racetrack. This track has changed dynamically here. There's a 12 and a 35. Gonna dump the dirty air here. 33, the little part of the lane. Charlotte doing himself some justice here. 12 up on the drive. Is going to be there to the inside. And RB Turner trying to get around David Ament on the outside lane. Is going to be able to do so. Barr and Grijalva side by side. Barr try to battle back. Grijalva will drop in. And Barr doing what Barr does. Trying to utilize that outside lane. Corner out. 99 in the middle of the lane. Oh, man. That's the block that Grijalva needed. 99 was running the inside lane whenever RB Turner went around him. And now Grijalva will have to set his sights forward, as Josh Barr had a great race going on there. Great defense. As David Ament was up on the outside lane. His lap time last time by 31.82, and he's running a little bit slower than everybody, but boy, I tell you what, any one of those drivers, you're going, Zook last lap, he gets around Matt Allen, 29.69. Matt Allen, give it a 137. 29.77 for Zook. Grijalva trying to close in. 35 sees the 12. 35 and a 33. Backing off the corner. 171, 170. The gap now as they try to pull back ahead. RB Turner can set his sights forward. Just needs to run consistently here. Every bit of this racetrack having a use case scenario. 35 trying to get a big run here. 33 right there with him. Barr ripping the high side. Wall straight for both drivers. Closes back in. RB 1.8 second difference now. RB's last lap 29.99. Grijalva 30.1. Barr 30.16. Zook 29.74. Now 30.01. He'll see the 5.5 just ahead. Osford came at a 142. A little bit more tired than Zook. He's going to get up the lane. He's going to drop to the bottom side. He's going to let Zook pass. Matt Allen close behind as well. Mike Daniels 29.80 his last time by. And Zach Thompson tried to tow in as well. 156 to 200. RB Turner working. Beauclair came in and just ran at 29.57. That is his fastest lap of the race. He put it at 146. David Ament in on pit road here, probably for the final time. As RB Turner leads 2.2, 2.12. And how much of this do you see? Coulter, I did see you give me that big old like 15 minutes ago, sir. I was just away on a hydrate break, which I appreciate. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. All right, drivers and families of the drivers, make sure that you reach up, you hit that like button for me. It goes a long way to support what we do. Cody's driving for some good things this week. Russell Olivero is going to be out 3 from the start of the race, but he's knocking it out of the park. The old 6'2" Silver Dragon racing machine. Here is Grijalva running second right now. Almost 2 seconds the gap here as he's got 2 drivers just behind. There is Laskowski, who finds himself in 8th. From a lap down to try to work his way back forward. He's going to be one of the first takers when it comes to fuel. He might be able to cycle himself here. He's doing a great job of trying to use this long flag run to the advantage of what you see a driver who goes a lap down. So this is a good situation. No stages here, so that pains in comparison, right? Everybody holding on for dear life. You see him getting into the corner, right? Everybody getting into the corner. Baby. Everybody holding on. Whoop, wrong cameras. All right, folks. Image coming to pit road. RB Turner's your race leader. 1.7. Grijalva to bar. That's about 2 seconds. Now RB Turner backing up. Cody's playing VR. Love to see it. RB looks like he's on a Sunday drive right now. Well, there's Jordan Lane. Stephen Lekowski coming to pit road. Jordan Lane at 14th where he started for the Indianapolis Racing Machine. Andrew's still out there running. He's got a good race going on for him. He's got, he just moved up to 9th. 16 holding on to what he's got as well. The Boyle Construction Ford Mustang. Lekowski coming to pit road will be where he is. And Andrew is off the lead lap, but he is fine, right? He is fine. He's doing well. That's what this league's about. It's about having fun as well. All right. RB Turner, 1.6 second difference here. 30.29 his last lap. Grijalva 30.31. Josh Bars kept him close. 33. Give it a bump to the 35. They try to keep it close to the 12 here. This is bump drafted at Charlotte. Drops bottom side, 33 there. 33 trying to help his teammate out a little bit. But I tell you what, enter the wall he is. Oh man, this is just as entertaining as the racing. How do you bump draft your teammate at a 1.5-mile track outside of Atlanta? Well, this is how you do it, folks. Big run for the 33 off the corner. Let's see if they can close in some of that race. RB Turner keeping it interesting. 35, bottom side of the race line. Watch the 33 get a huge run to the back of his teammates. Going to go to the inside. Going to make that pass. This is these are things that you're seeing here. 1.4 the gap between RB Turner and Joseph Grijalva. RB needs to find himself a little bit of a don't rearview mirror drive. Don't look at that relative. Just ride your way forward. Been racing for an hour and a half, and we're 34 laps to go, I think. My math does math me correct. This is a fast 200 laps. RB up and out of the corner. Andrew Davis has closed back into Grijalva. Andrew Davis just has a longer cycle than Grijalva does. And he's been back here. I don't know if he was just helping his teammate or what he was doing. Right now, opportunity. Davis to try to draw back the 12. The 12 is going to give the race line to Davis. Davis now trying to track his way back forward. Cody's playing on VR, folks. So if you hear a little one in the background, that's because she's getting excited. Andrew Davis just ahead of the 12. 1.1 second the gap here. Driver's going to have to think about pit road. Mike Daniels off 3 from the start of the race, sits in 6th. Thompson's going to be in 7th. It's just the perk of being in the kitchen. That's what we do. We're broadcasting live from our kitchen. Our home away from home. Suite 1A. Andrew Davis. First driver off the lead lap, only has RB to contend with, just ahead. 1.2 seconds the gap now. As Davis will look just ahead. Where's the pass it at? Well, there's 1-5 with 35. 35 will come to pit road. Josh Barr, first taker on tires and fuel. It's a chance he will make it. But right now, RB Turner going to do what he can. Drivers up and out. Barr will go a lap down. RB Turner a chance here. Josh Barr's going to leave pit road. He's going to be up to cycle. He's going to have a chance here as he leaves pit road to get up to speed. But more importantly, as he gets up to speed, he's going to be the first driver that we know that absolutely can make it outside of Steven Laskowski. Bosworth, the 5-5. He's good. RB Turner. Grijalva closes in a ton of time there on the 0-2. Watch that speed coming into pit road. 50 miles an hour. Thought it was 45 miles an hour for the drivers. Justin Zukic taking over the lead now as Grijalva and Turner come to pit road. Turner will hit his first pit stop here as he's going to be able to drive on out. Grijalva wins the... Oh, Grijalva took right sides. He's got a 2.7 second gap here. RB Turner took 4. And hopefully was able to get up to speed without having an issue there. It looks like everybody should be okay. So RB 2.2 to Grijalva. Andrew Davis, your race leader. Give it a 144. Zukin on pit road. Josh Barr 5 seconds back from Grijalva. And RB Turner trying to do what he can here to close in that 2.12 second deficit here as we'll take it. And we'll go 25 laps to go here, presented by Bam Auto. For Andrew Davis to Joseph Grijalva. Here's the 99 just ahead of the 12. RB Turner will get to the inside of the 81. RB trying to win his way to the championship 4. Trying to lock his way in at Charlotte. And he just needs to get to Grijalva. Grijalva taking a two-tire strat, trying to make that happen, trying to make it work. And RB Turner, fastest lap of the race by 0.2 of a second over Grijalva, 29.51. Up and out of the corner, it's going to be Mike Daniels. RB Turner now can run 25 qualifying laps. Andrew Davis, still your race leader. 5 seconds, the gap. Now, 2 tires are going to be great, but there's a lot of racing still left here. Grijalva to RB. 1.9. RB up and out of the corner. Has the 99 there. 99. That's the wrong place. You want to meet the 99 into the corner. Grijalva just ran a 29.49. But how long are those 2 tires going to last? RB Turner 29.48. Loses 0.3 of a second that last lap because of a little bit of lap traffic on the bottom side. So RB will try to work and he's got the speed to do it. He's got the ability to turn into the corner. Andrew Davis to Joseph Grijalva, 2.8 seconds the gap. Grijalva is not a playoff driver. And to steal one away from RB Turner would be almost disheartening here for the 0-2. Daniels, 29.43, fastest lap of the race now. Laskowski in 9th. 4 seconds, the gap. He came in at 160. Able to make it on fuel, no problem. 33 of Andrew Davis. Trying to do what he can. Grijalva second. RB Turner 1.9 back from Grijalva. Andrew Davis to the one of Mike Daniels. Mike Daniels gets back on the lead lap, half second the gap. 33 on the drive off here. We'll see the 12. RB Turner. Davis into the corner. Davis way up the race line into the wall, just a touch. RB Turner trying to close in. But what has been a great race all race long. And 2 tires try to be the strategy here. 20 laps to go. RB Turner. Can he make it happen? Josh Barr, 4.6 back. He took 4. Came out of 170. Andrew leaving pit lane as well. Olivero coming to pit lane. Mike Daniels, 2 3/4 back from Stephen Laskowski. Laskowski working. Scrudmore having an issue, but he's fine. That's that bump out of turn 1. 1.9. RB Turner trying to get there, and you wonder when the tires are going to fall off in comparison for the inside lane on the 12, because right now RB Turner 2 seconds has been the margin. There's the 81 of Thompson, who came in on 172 as well. So level playing field for both drivers. Jordan Lane coming to pit lane. 18 laps to go. RB Turner is outside the playoff picture looking in when it comes to the top 4 to be in the final 4. Grijalva 1.8 seconds to gap now. Andrew Davis back to 3rd. Josh Barr closing in on his teammate once again. Up and out onto the back straightaway. Olivero back there. You see David Ament back here as well. And then Andrew in the old 16. RB Turner 1.6. 16 laps to go. He's a 10th a lap. Last lap got 0.2 of a second. Grijalva, again, we talk about just coming out here trying to win races. $15 to go. RB Turner 1.5. Needs more. A 10th separate the 2. RB Turner needs to get there and be able to pass the 12. So we hear drivers flushing it in on the racing surface. Grijalva 1.5. Going to lose a little bit of ground. Budgie thinking of the 500 biddies.
Budgie Bird 5 said 500 bits.
1.6. Now RB Turner up and out of the corner. Needs to find some speed. Needs to do it quick. Lap times have leveled off. Josh Barr, 29.99. Davis, 31.76. We're clear having an issue. But he's good. Matt Allen. We'll see the 5.5 working. Grijalva, 1.7. There's the 98. RB Turner trying to do something here. Grijalva to the inside of the 98 here. $12 to go. Josh Barr, 7 seconds the gap. Davis to pit road. Grijalva 1.6 has some lap traffic there with him. 95 will go a lap down here. RB Turner looking on here. .6 the margin. Grijalva making 2 tires work to shorten up the turn for the 2. RB Turner 1.5 the gap. RB behind some lap traffic, double file. The Ford's blocking the lane for the 0-2. He's going to go 3 wide here. Davis having an issue. Again, that turn 1, that pit exit, the big issue here. Nobody's slowing Grijalva down here. 1.7 now the gap. RB trying to work. Andrew Davis comes out 11th here. Have 1.6 second gap here. Again, 9 laps to go. Grijalva sees the 1, 33. Might be able to get a spot. Culver, think of it like. .7 now, RB Turner. I don't know how Grijalva's making 2 tires work. I really don't. That should have fallen off already. The more cars that Grijalva puts between him and RB Turner, the harder it is. The harder it is to pass. 1 back on the outside. Little wiggle out of the 12. Mike Daniels trying to stay on the lead lap here. He came out at 173. He's going to run high. And Grijalva clear. I don't know that he's going to be able to. 7 laps to go. He's good. He's clear now. No, he's not. 33 to the 12. Going to get one of his laps back here. RB Turner 1.6 and trying to close down. .12 to the bottom side. 33's got the inside lane. 12 up on the outside. Mike Daniels trying to keep it close. Daniels trying to get back on the lead lap. Has better tires than the 12. And somehow the 12 just pulling away. 1.7 the gap now for RB Turner. Josh Barr still 7.4 back. Zook up to 4th. Matt Allen in 5th. 5 to go. Last lap for Grijalva, 30.27. I'm sorry, 35.5, but a 30.27 prior to that. RB Turner, a 30.48. Beauclair coming to pit road. RB Turner just can't get there. Bar 30.38 last time by. There's the 81 of Thompson behind him. Laskowski in 7th. Thank you, Jerry, for the 10 months, brother. I appreciate that. Rob Sub, 2 months in a row. 10 months total. Thank you, sir. 2 in a row. Much love, my friend. Thank you very much. Grijalva comes back after some time off. He's going to be here 3 laps to go. RB Turner led the majority of this race. And a 2-tire strategy somehow ended up working. Barr in 3rd. This series next week. There's the 35 and the 6.2. This series next week, that's what I was looking at, where we're going at next week. It's hard not to be a race fan. I'm rooting for RB here because RB was 6th in the point standing, 7 points off the cutoff line. He's led a bunch of laps, and he's going to have a good finish here. But you got to remember, Barr is 2nd in the point standings. He needed 20. They needed more drivers, is what they needed, and that's going to be. It's tough to watch because RB is well deserved and ran a clean race and kept himself out front. And, you know, a weird 2-tire strat is going to be that thing. But hey, that's racing. That's how it is. It blows my mind that that's what did it here. But hey, and nothing wrong with Grijalva. Grijalva's good people. But they're going to Richmond for the final race of the round of 8, and then the championship race at Homestead Miami Speedway will be next. So that'll just tighten up some points. So Grijalva gets the win. Turner will finish 2nd. Josh Barr 3rd. Zukic 4th. Matt Allen 5th. And Daniels Laskowski rebounds his night, which is good. Driver still finishing the race according to what. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Final driver. Grijalva's going to celebrate, and I'm still not happy about it. Because RB Turner had that race. He had the best car. But it happens. Here it is, folks. Your race results. 200 laps comes down to a 2-tire strategy. As Turner, Josh Barr, your top 3. Zukic, Matt Allen, your top 5. Daniels, Laskowski, Zach Thompson, Boisvert. Andrew Davis, your top 10. Scribboard finishes in 11th. Jeremy Daniel in 12th. Beauclair's going to finish in 13th. Jordan Lane, Russell Avila, David Ament, and Lee Watson all the way through 17th. They need more drivers to make that work, I think. I don't know. 2-tire strat kind of worked. Kind of disappointed, though. Kind of would like to have seen him duke it out. But RB just couldn't get there. He needed that longer run. So, but hey, I'm disappointed for him. That's racing, though. That's what makes me a race fan. So yeah. That's how I feel about that. Grijalva's your race winner. We're going to talk to him real quick. Congratulations. Kind of a disappointing end to the race on my end, because if I had my money on anybody, it would have been RB to be able to lock himself into the championship, but you steal one away from the O2, and you come home with victory lane. Walk me through the race and the 2-tire strat at the end. Man, it was a good race. I know from a fan point of view, honestly, it was kind of a steal, but it was a good race overall. A little hiccups here and there with the guys, but we got sorted out. The long runs, again, the league's unbelievable. Just, I'll say it day in and day out. The long runs are what do it for me. But just try to take pit road as smooth as possible while maximizing. I think the entry is where I was pretty good at. That exit's really bumpy, so it was super easy. So good pit stops there. And then, the 2-tire strategy, shout out to my teammates. Andrew specifically called it out, because I was mentioning, I don't think I'm going to be able to pass RB on the racetrack. We were pretty dead even. And then when I would catch up, the right front's gone. I just absolutely obliterated the tire getting to him. I don't think I was going to be able to pass him. So shout out to Andrew. This is his win as much as mine. He's like, try 2 tires. I'm like, why not? It won't hurt. And man, it held up. That was pretty surprising. I didn't think it was. So that's what did it there. But it was a good race overall. Yeah. I mean, it's 200 laps. 200 laps comes down to it. I'm a fan of long green flag runs. I'm a fan of strategy, and I think that delivered. But throws a monkey wrench into some things. So it'd be a lot to figure out going forward. Richmond's the next racetrack. Going to be there?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be there for the remainder. Two races left. I had some commitments with the guard and the family, so I lost my chance at the playoffs. But it's still a good league. I'm not one to, just because you're out, stop racing. I like to race just because we're racing. So they will definitely be there for the couple last few races.
Definitely going to have to send this over to iRacing so we can see what the what the tires were doing. And it was interesting. It was really interesting, very much so. Congratulations on the victory, Joe. Give you shout outs, man.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you for throwing the stream on as always. It's always a good show, so I'm gonna go watch it back. Shout out to teammates for keep each other calm there. Maybe a little encouragement there. So shout out to the team, Bam Motorsports, to the drivers in the league there, and of course, I can't forget car sponsor BKA Paso Motorsports Club in El Paso, Texas. Man, it's been a minute. Tripping up over myself. And throw them a like on Facebook there. Club's growing. And of course, the family, wife, kids, sister, brother-in-law. Shout out to my brother-in-law, Manny, and dad, and everybody supporting. Appreciate everybody.
Ton of fun. We'll see you at Richmond next week, Joe. Good luck the rest of your races this week.
Thank you. We'll see you there.
That's Grijalva coming home in victory lane. P2 tonight's going to be the guy that I was most disappointed in not being able to get that finish. RB Turner comes home P2. RB, he took 2 tires, and boy, it just didn't seem like the left sides mattered all that much, because I thought that it was 25 laps you were going to be able to catch him just based on kind of how things worked up. And then big check up when you were starting to actually apply some pressure and move forward. Big check on the tail of the field, where with some lap traffic, and you had to split them 3 wide there. Just a lot didn't go the right way at the end of that one.
Man, I know it sucks. I don't know. I contemplated taking 2 tires, but I was like, the last stint, I was looking, at the wear, and it was both sides were wearing pretty evenly. It looked like to me. So I was like, I think if I take 2 tires, they're gonna run me down. So, but I don't know. Grijalva is just he's another level of driver, I think. So.
Well, he said that when he got to you, he couldn't pass you. So, I mean, it was the right call, the right strategy to try to leapfrog that. But, and those 4 seconds mattered, because you had almost a 2-second advantage going in. And then, leaving 2 seconds was pretty much the gap. So the 4 seconds were what mattered. I really do think that iRacing does need to get the 2 tire change down, or get the 4 tire change down to what NASCAR is actually stating, because then it would matter. But I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about it, because with the amount of grip that should have been on the racetrack, and just it doesn't make sense. And I'm not saying that Grijalva did anything wrong. I'm not saying anybody did anything wrong. And don't, if I seem salty, it's because the simulator didn't make sense here. You know what I mean? When you call a race, you expect a certain outcome after about 10 or 15 laps, and I didn't see that out of the simulator today. And it's not because Joe did anything wrong. It's not that you did anything wrong. It's just something was not afoot, right, when it came to how things are supposed to happen. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, he definitely did what he felt like he had to do, and that is what he had to do. So, because if I was going to come out ahead of him, I sure was not going to make it easy. I feel like I feel like I had the car to beat most of the night. Even there at the end, we were pretty even. I feel like we were probably running pretty close to the same lap times, like within like a 1/10 of a second every single lap. So, it just is what it is, man. I was trying to get locked into the Final Four, but it wasn't meant to be this time. But I think maybe we had a good points day. I'm not sure.
The biggest thing is that there are drivers that are up and around you that are close enough with that margin. I mean, you were 7 points off the cutoff line coming into today's race, and you have drivers that are pretty well 20 points above the cutoff line. Like this would have been a sure thing, and I think it stings a little bit. And as a race fan, and that's because I'm a fan of every driver in this league. I love Grijalva. I think he and his family are amazing. You know, it's just I like being surprised at sometimes, but I don't. Sometimes I'm like, well, that didn't make sense. Like, what's going on with this track? You know, what's going on with this tire model? You know, it's just, and that's just the commentator in me that, you know, when you work with iRacing as much as I have over the course of the last 5 years, you know, there are certain aspects that you're supposed to, things are supposed to happen, and we didn't see it happen. So, I like seeing the battle that you had. I mean, you're able to work your way through the field. You're up 4 spots. You started 5th, and you're able to just kind of cruise and ride. And we went to your driver cam earlier, and that's just what it looked like. It just looked like you were riding.
That's what I was doing, man. I was honestly, I was on chill mode most of the time. Like I wanted to stay close enough to, you know, be a threat, and other than that, I was hanging out, and then, you know, next thing I know, I'm starting to get a little bit of time on everybody, and dang it, man.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's a storybook race, you know, from outside the cutoff to missing that one. You know what I mean? But hey, you got Richmond next week, man. A lot of plans for a track. That track could be tough. So, you know, gotta keep the car clean next week, I do believe.
Yeah, Richmond's not a bad track for me. You know, I did pretty good in the Xfinity race there a couple of weeks ago. So, you know, it's not a great track, but it's not bad. I think we got a good shot at potentially making the 4. If not, then it just is what it is. You know, the guys that I'm stacked up against, they're no joke, man. They are fierce competitors, and they're really tough to beat. So that's just what it is, you know.
Brings out the race fan in me, that's for sure. That's what I love about racing so much, and what I like about the simulators, because, you know, at the same time, I can curse the simulator. I can be happy for the drivers and trying something different that works out, and you know, and you still finish second, so there's nothing wrong with the way you had. You led, but hold on, I got to pull it up now because you led the most laps today, 79 laps led. That's pretty massive, you know. You know, Mike Daniels had the fastest lap of the race, but you were throwing down a fast lap as well. You before Daniels threw down his lap, you had the fastest lap, and then Zook laced down the fastest lap, and it was kind of crazy. Like, it was crazy. It was a back and forth night when it comes to that, but still a pretty wonderful race. There's a lot to be said for a track like this, and you guys did a wonderful job.
Yeah, it was a good night, all in all. It like I said, you know, everybody's really tough. You know, Alvo's no joke. He's one of the best ones out here, and, you know, I feel like it's a shame he's not in the top 8, or else, you know, he would probably make a serious run for it. But, you know, oh well.
Yeah, you gotta be in contention to make it happen. And he's out here to check off wins, but so were you, brother. Give a shout out. It was P2 finish.
Thank you. Shout out to you know, mom and dad for watching. All my teammates, Jeremy, Russ, Chris. Appreciate it to Taylor and Scott, and Bistro 1605, Boyle Construction, Double A Gaming, let's see, Bam Auto, and last but not least, thank you to you, sir, for everything that you do. Signature Esports.
Well, I thank you guys for making me race fans. That's all that matters.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. We'll see you the rest of the week.
All right, thank you, Bob.
That's RB Turner coming on P2 tonight. Last but not least, Josh Barr, who is pretty close to locking himself in to the championship round. The round of 4 at a P3 finish tonight helps out a ton with some laps led, some time out front, run to the high side early. then the car felt like a paper. It probably felt like a paperweight when the sun set.
Oh yeah, it was night and day. I felt great when the sun was out. I mean, obviously, we were on the high side, safe tires. I don't know what I was doing wrong or whatnot. When it went nighttime, the car was just like, "No, we're not racing today."
Said, I quit. But a P3 finish.
Pretty much.
Nothing wrong with that. Able to you recycle yourself there, and you know, it was great to watch, great to see. Like especially in the early going, you know, you get a 40-lap run, 45-lap run on a set of tires, being able to, run the outside lane. That's difficult.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it felt great. Like you could just let coast, and you get back on the gas before everybody else that was running the bottom. I mean, that was the lane to be during the daytime. And then I don't know if I was just pushing it too hard when it got dark. So I was like, all right, let's do some strategy calls. And that last one, I was like, all right, I'm gonna pit. There's gonna be like 35 to go. We just pitted. They're not gonna follow me in. And sure enough,
They did. Yeah.
our 02, 12, 46, all of them came in. I was like, dang it.
I was watching the bump drafting for you and your teammate there. That was fun.
Yeah, he was trying. He's like, I'm trying to help you, Bar. I'm like, well, you're keeping me with Grahava. You're keeping me there, but the right front just didn't want to turn anymore.
Yeah. I don't know.
Don't know what they were doing different.
RB was just run at the bottom. He was being patient. He was very much late into the corner, and then he rolled bottom out. Grijalva
I know
was
when he
early
got
in the
dark,
corner.
rails.
Yeah. Yeah. He was, I don't know. Grijalva was good. You guys were good. I mean, this is a good race. There was one caution for over 200 laps. It's not bad. I say not bad. It's pretty fantastic to see. But there's a lot more to come with 2 races left.
Yeah, imagine, especially next week, somebody needs a spot, being a short track. I'm gonna give you the bumper. But it was
Yeah.
best part of the night was probably running those 10 to 20 laps with RB side by side. I mean, that was my highlight.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good battle, and that was one of the battles when I was calling it. It was intense because RB was like, I could see him get to the point of like, all right, I need to settle in. I can drive the bottom. He couldn't quite get clear of you. Then he'd have to back off and try to get there, because this is a track when tires level off. It takes several laps to try to make a pass.
Yeah. So I mean, I enjoyed it. It was fun.
It's a good night. It is a good night. All right, I'm gonna let you have at it. We've been at it for 2.5 hours. I have had a very long day. And
I imagine moving and all that stuff. Yeah.
and then iRacing is confusing me right now here at Charlotte, and I'm gonna send this stuff off. I'm gonna say, hey, 2 tires can work for a lot longer than you think on this V9 tire model. So kind of things I look at.
I was expecting to catch him too, and then he just kept going and going. He was farther away.
Well, I mean, the lap times between he and RB leveled off. Like I still think that those two are very, very comfortable. Even if they were reversed and Grijalva was there, Grijalva was going to run some fast laps for a fresh 4. I still think Grijalva and RB duke it out, and maybe Grijalva wins. But the 2-tire strat is awesome. I think it's an awesome play, but I really expected the inside tires, because of how late the sun set here. The inside tires should have fallen off, because those inside tires would have had almost 70 laps on them.
Well, it was weird. Like I did the NIS race at Vegas yesterday, and the left side wore out before the right side. Like I went to pit, I was running the top 5, and we were like, anybody else's tires, the left side being in the 50s, and the left rear was more worn than the right rear. So I don't know if they got some imbalances going on. It's just how it is for the next few weeks, I guess.
Yeah, well, they're going to be doing something. It's all weird and jacked up on Mountain Dew, and I don't know. It just didn't make sense. Like I'm happy for Grijalva getting the win. You know, it's one thing whenever you're not running for the playoffs, you come out and you take wins, right? You're out here to win. You don't care about anything else. You know, but I really feel bad for RB.
Yeah, I was like, everybody's gonna get it. I was like, man, it's gonna make it's gonna leave me two spots to wiggle my way in. But I guess now I have a fighting chance.
Yeah, no, you should be pretty close. I think you were within the margin coming in, especially since Aaron didn't make it in. I know that he's locked in, but the points in that regard, all right, that's a position that doesn't go to anybody else and it goes to you. You know, that's a big deal. But hey, Charlotte was good, man. Josh, give you shout outs, man. You get a P3 finish tonight. We'll see how the points stack up going forward.
For Dad watching. Shout out to you for streaming. AA Gaming. Easter Boyle. I know I'm forgetting one. Bam. Auto. It just popped up on the screen. And everybody have a good week, and we'll see you next week at Richmond.
It's gonna be fun, man. We'll check with you later because it was a good night.
All right, have a good one.
You too. Hey, you still there, Joe? Joe. Your family was in chat giving you all kinds of love. So was Stryker. I wanted to make sure that you were good to go. He's still in Discord. I pulled him back up. He might be taking care of the baby. I don't know. He did a good job, folks. He made the right call. And if Andrew gave him the call, Andrew, you deserve all the credit in the world. I'm a big fan of racing, folks. I really am. Love the race. I'm so sad for RB. I really am. But at the same time, you know, I have questions. I have lots of questions of the simulator for Charlotte, and the cat won't stop meowing. He just can't. The house is almost empty, folks. We have a bunch of stuff in the kitchen area, and it's kind of insane. But yeah, everything's out of whack. And this was out of whack. But you know what? This fits today. It fits today. Congrats to Joe. He's deserving of it. Did a great job. Managed the tires. He was close. He was there, you know, and you know, maybe the 4 tires level off the same way. I'm not quite sure. I mean, you drive 2 tires differently than you drive 4 tires, so I don't know. Credit to the drivers, credit to everybody. 1 caution over 200 laps. It's pretty awesome. You know, they ran a ton of laps, you know. So they ran 300 miles here tonight. That's something. That's something big. Congrats to AMP. They got 2 races left before they crown a champion for this season. New season coming up in May, and we appreciate every one of them. Thank you very much to everybody for being out there. Much love to all of you. Crazy. Much respect, much love to Yaroslav. Thank you very much for being back out there. Thank you. Hold on. I gotta translate again. Give me a second. Oh no, wrong. Not translate. There you go. Trying to translate stuff so that way I can see it. You know what I mean? Who is the most important? What is the most important question in the multiverse? You know what? The answer to that is 23.
Can we put your ego aside for a minute? Something important has happened.
If there's anything more important than my ego on this ship, I want to cut and shut right now.
And if you know what that is for, you know what it is. Much love, Yaroslav. I appreciate you being there. Much love to you. Much love to Bunchy. Much love to everybody. Great run for RB. Nice and smooth RB from everybody out there. Everybody did a phenomenal job. There was a great time and great opportunity, and I appreciate it. Way to go, Grijalva out there. Stryker giving some love with the Stryker stuff. Thank you to everybody out there. You're all are killing it. Thank you to everybody who subscribed. Thank you for all the likes. And thank you for the new sub. Once again, for the prime sub from Jerry. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. It's a good race. I've got a lot of questions, though. That's okay to have because that's how we do it as race fans. All right. We'll see y'all tomorrow for a little GT3 Series action with Chop Shop Racing. Thank you to Chop Shop, of course, for being a sponsor. Thank you to, of course, CNO Carpets, Lunatic Designs, of course, everybody out there that helps make this possible. Thank you to AA Gaming, of course, Bistro, and Muscarella Motorsports. We saw Muscarella Motorsports out there in chat. We love them. We appreciate them. We appreciate all of that. We can't thank them enough. So, yeah, folks, we'll be back very soon. See you next one. Peace.